Identify the animals we'll see out on the reserve today. Now, we are in the Little Aturi Forest. The animals we find here are very shy and reclusive, just like those okapis over on the right.
Hey.
Now, those okapis weren't discovered by Westerners until 1901. They have those striped legs on their back that makes them look like they're related to the zebra, but they're the actual closest known relative to the giraffe. That is the closest you will get to a real-life unicorn.
It's okay.
That's how rare and mystical they are. Now, watering holes like you see on my left give us a glimpse into the life of the rare black rhino. Now, unfortunately, due to poaching, there are less than 5,000 black rhino left in the world today. Those rhinos are unfortunately poached for their horns, which are made of keratin. That's the same material our fingernails and hair is made of. Now, let's see if we can catch a glimpse of that rare black rhino.
There he is.
Oh, looks like I spotted one.
Cool.
Way against that wall. Now, those black rhinos can get up to 3,000 pounds.
There's one sleeping over there.
Let's see what else we can find in the forest. Oh, looks like, got two different. There's going to be these lighter brown animals right down there. Those are the female greater kudu. They are the second tallest antelope at 5 foot tall. Then we also have the bongo right up on that hillside. Now the bongos are nicknamed the ghosts of the forest because they are so rarely seen.
In the bushes and trees, it's going to be hard to take a shot of them. That's why I got my video camera. Yeah. Hey! Too fast.
Right now I think it's about time we make our way over to the Safi River. Should be able to find some hippos and crocodiles.
Oh, don't mind
Ducks. There he is. Hippo.
Now there's going to be a bunch more hippos up on the left. I can't stop for that hippo on the right, unfortunately. But you can see a bunch on the left. Now over on the left, that's a bloat of hippos. A bloat is a group of hippos. Now those hippos are actually great swimmers. They can stay submerged under that water for up to 8 minutes at a time. They will spend the majority of their day under that water, and then usually at nighttime they'll come up and they'll eat about 150 pounds of food at night.
Behind the trees.
A little bit more, they're all hiding behind the island.
Oh well.
Now, those hippos can get over 5,000 pounds, and they can also run up to speeds of 35 miles per hour. It's very impressive for how heavy they are. There's also some pink-backed pelicans. It's all those really big white birds you see swimming around. Now, those pelicans get their pink back from mating season. Now, let's see if we can find those crocodiles. Down on the left. Now, those are the Nile crocodile. They're about 18 to 20 feet in length.
No.
They have a jaw pressure of 2,000 pounds per square inch. Now, because crocodiles are ectothermic or cold-blooded reptiles, to release their body heat, you may see them with their mouths hanging open. That's how they get rid of all that excess body heat.
Wow.
Now, those crocodiles can actually run up to 10 miles per hour on land. Well, we made it through the forest and through the river. Now we're going to be making our way over to the savannah.
Savannah.
It is a completely different ecosystem with completely different animals.
Giraffe.
Wow!
And here on the reserve is my favorite view. This is the Serengeti grasslands. Now these grasslands stretch for hundreds of miles throughout East Africa. They also act as a super migratory highway for animals each year. This is a wild Africa we are trying so hard to preserve.
Get a good shot.
Look at all the trucks going through here. Many giraffes in here.
Amigo bueno.
Abuela, mira, el toro. Sí, pero mira la jirafa ahí también. Mira, ahí está muy dura, mira, pero mira allí, caminando, mira de verdad.
Those trees and eat them. Then we have giraffes like you see, and they love to eat the undersides of those trees, and that allows more light to come through. Then we have lawnmowers like those zebras who will mow down that grass, and small nibblers like gazelles and warthogs, and they'll trim up those edges. In a natural balanced ecosystem, there's plenty of food for everyone. There's a lot of animals to point out. I'm going to start over on the left, up on those hills. Those are the sable antelope. They are the official emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. That really, really dark chocolate brown one, he is the dominant male of the group. The rest are all females or young males. Then that little giraffe you see crossing in front of us is a baby Maasai giraffe. He's 6 foot tall.
Hey.
Now Maasai giraffes do have a lacy irregular spot pattern.
Yeah, animals are far away.
No, I mean they got trees that move. They should move as soon as
The giraffe is so pretty. Baby giraffe. You're gonna get a good shot right here.
I already got a shot.
Look at the thing walking across there. What did he trip? Bye bye.
Now those animals are also known as new for the grunting noise they make. They are the largest migrating animals in the world.
Wildebeest.
Up ahead there's some more Maasai giraffes. Now like I said, they have a lacy irregular spot pattern. Now adult giraffes can get up to 18 to 20 feet tall. Very tall animals.
More on the left.
I'm just looking at a wildebeest. He's like whipping his head right now. Or is itching himself.
Giraffe right there.
Oh, look at this guy.
So there's that baby again. And then that giraffe you see up in the trees is a reticulated giraffe. Now the word reticulated comes from the Latin word reticulata. It means net, and it refers to that giraffe's clean net-like pattern. Now you also see those little tan and white animals. Those are the springbok. Now they're about 3 foot tall and 100 pounds. When they do get frightened or excited, that can actually jump almost as high as this truck, up to 12 feet in the air. Yeah, spotted some Ankole cattle as well. Yep. Now over on the right, those are Ankole cattle. They're also known as Watusi cattle. They are the only domesticated animals here in our reserve. Now those huge horns on their head act as a cooling system. They'll circulate blood throughout those horns to cool down the cattle's body. Now those horns can get up to 5 to 6 feet in length and about 20 inches at the base.
I just got a great view. I just got a great view of them.
Now the mandrill monkeys are the largest
Mandrills.
monkeys in Africa. There's 2 sitting down right there. Now that really, really big one you see, that's actually the dominant male of the group. Now he's about 100 pounds. We can tell he's a dominant male because of that bright blue and red coloration on his nose. Now like I said, males can get up to 100 pounds,
Okay.
females are about 30. They do spend the majority of their day grooming each other. Those monkeys do look very similar to baboons. It looks like we're actually making our way into elephant country.
All right.
These are the elephant red clay pits. Now we do know elephants have been here because we can see their tusk marks and footprints in that red clay. Now those elephants love to eat that clay and they'll also bathe in it.
They'll bathe in clay. Okay then.
Let's see if we can find those elephants. Now unfortunately, like rhinos, those elephants are poached for their tusks. Elephants have those tusks which are made of ivory, and that ivory is very expensive and valuable. Those poachers will cut off those tusks and sell them illegally on the black market for a lot of money. Now, unlike those rhinos who have those horns made of keratin, those ivory tusks do not grow back. Once they're gone forever. Oh, looks like we got some elephants. Awesome. Now, the elephants you see over on the left are African elephants. You can actually tell by their ear shape. Their ear shape does resemble the continent of Africa, so that's how you're able to distinguish those elephants from Asian elephants. Now, female elephants have a very long pregnancy. A female elephant can be pregnant for up to 22 months. That's almost 2 whole years. That calf will then stay with its mother for 13 to 15 years.
I love how this vehicle is made for water. Ooh, flamingo. There's always so many of them.
Those are greater flamingos. They are the largest and palest of all flamingos. Those flamingos are born gray, and it takes about a year of eating brine shrimp, which is high in beta-carotene. And that's how those flamingos get their pink coloration. Rhinos can get up to 5,000 pounds, about
White
2,000
rhino.
pounds bigger than those black rhinos.
Or is it looking at their butt right now?
Now, unfortunately, white rhinos have very poor eyesight. Very poor that they can't even see more than a foot in front of their face. So those rhinos are a very easy target for poachers. There's also some rolling in the mud over here. Now, sometimes you will get to see them rolling in that mud. That's actually very lucky because they don't do it that often. They like to use that mud as a sunscreen, and it also cools down their body.
Mud is sunscreen, okay. Maybe we should try that. Just kidding.
Right between a Y-shaped tree.
Aha.
2 of them laying there.
They're in the back.
Now, the cheetahs are the fastest land mammals. Those cheetahs can run up to speeds of 60 miles per hour.
Open your eyes, come on.
Cheetahs are sprinters, so that means they will run short distances for their food. They're also the only cats without retractable claws. Ostrich. Now, females do have brown feathers, males have gray. Now, even though those ostriches cannot fly at all, they can actually run pretty fast, up to speeds of 45 miles per hour. These are sharp tusks, and that's how they use them to protect themselves. So back into those burrows like you see down below with those tusks facing out. That way they can protect themselves and warn off predators. Now, these large eggs you see down on the left are ostrich eggs.
Warthogs are so
They
tiny.
are 3 pounds each, and they take about 42 days to hatch.
I didn't catch a glimpse of them.
So up on the right, there are the addax. Now, the addax are a desert-dwelling antelope. They can actually go almost their whole entire lifetime without drinking a single drop of water. Those animals retain moisture in the food that they eat.
Yes, thanks.